Hello to everyone, welcome back on my YouTube channel. In today's video I would like to share with you the settings that I use on my transmitter in order to adjust the driving of my Rc model. But before of that, just a reminder to please leave a like and subscribe in order to support my channel. It's very important, thank you. So in today's video I'm going to talk about the ARC, the adjustable rate control. Maybe many of you are already familiar with this topic, but anyways, keep watching the video and let me know in the comment section later on how you used to set up this setting. And if you are new, let me explain it in a better way. What is it? In our transmitters, this is a Sanwa MT5. We have the possibility to regulate many inputs that we give to our RC car. In RC rally, the steering is very important. The car has to be, let's say, easy to drive because, as you know, we need to walk, run behind our RC model, and not always we are extremely precise with the steering. So through this setting, what we do, we are going to adjust the response curve of the input that we are giving on our RC model. Usually what's hard in RC rally, at least for me, is to control the first part of the steering, because as I said before, we run, we walk, a lot happens around us. The RC stages are quite narrow with a lot of turns, so it's not that easy. And with the adjustable rate control, we are able to work on this kind of input. Okay, everything is ready. Right now I'm going to show you just a few things in a fast way, and then we're going to switch the position of the camera and we're going to deep dive in the settings. Okay, look at the wheels and at the, let's say, input that I'm giving. As you can see, with these settings, the wheels are not moving completely when I'm giving a bit of, let's say, an input on the steering system. Now let's change to another setting. And as you can see, the sensibility is extremely high. What I did, I'm going to show you now. Let's take a look. Okay guys, these are my settings with -35. We are referring at the sensibility, and 40% is the point where this sensibility is applied. So at the 50% of steering, I have a -35% of sensibility, and after this point, this sensibility is going to increase. This kind of settings, I usually used to change them depending on the course in which I'm racing. If I'm racing on a fast RC rally that is quite large and with fast corners, I usually used to decrease the sensibility because we don't have a lot of corners, and the faster go our RC car is easier to make mistakes. But in order to make you understand in a better way how it works, let's go to -100% and take a look now. You see, when we arrive at the 40%, we are going to have the steering working. So, till the 40% of me applying, let's say, the input on the steering, the wheels are not moving. Then, if we go on positive 100%, we are going to have an extremely sensible steering, and once we give the 40% in the input, we have the maximum steering available. Okay, so everything is about balance. These kind of settings are not going to make you, let's say, faster or are going to change a lot, but they are very important to adjust the steering and the sensibility based on the conditions where you are racing. I hope that everything is clear, and if you have any doubts, please leave a comment. I will do my best in order to answer you. And talking still about these settings, when I'm racing on a course that it's very tight with a lot of corners, I'm going to usually increase the sensibility because I want a more reactive steering. Also usually used to adjust the point, but for me 40% it's quite okay, between 40 and 30. And I think that's all for today's video. I hope that you're going to find useful these infos. This is a Sanwa MT5, but in order to have these settings you need to buy this kind of radio control. There are also cheaper versions of Sanwa. I like the MT5 because I found it at a very good price, and it has a lot of adjustments that you can do, not let's say only on the inputs of the settings, but also some mechanical adjustments like the hardness of the steering, the position of the throttle, and so on. But maybe I'm going to talk about it in another video. Okay, thank you again for staying with me, and see you next week for a new video. Ciao!